A fresh development has surfaced after the meeting of Karnataka Chief Minister Yediyurappa with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. According to sources, negotiations are still on the terms of Yediyurappa's resignation. Yediyurappa has also assured Prime Minister Modi that he is ready to follow all directions if given by the Prime Minister and would even step down if asked to. Yediyurappa has assured the Bharatiya Janata Party top brass that he is committed to the party ideology. Sources, however, revealing that there is a primary condition that has been set by Yediyurappa for his resignation, and that primary condition is to include his sons in a central role and in senior positions. Bharatiya Janata Party, as sources are telling us, that is likely to begin a hunt for the next Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka very soon.
We have discussed in detail about the development of the party in the state and also in the country, and given so many instructions to build up the party in Karnataka, and he is having very good opinion about me, and you are the only man to work day and night and come back to the power in Karnataka. For that I agreed, and I will do full time, and I will work for the party to come back to power again in the Karnataka.
Sources close to Chief Minister Yediyurappa have now said that at present the resignation is not coming from B.S. Yediyurappa. He is going to complete 2 years in office by this month, and only some action will be taken after that. That's the big news now coming in. Yediyurappa not yet with plans to resign, will likely complete the 2 years in office by the end of July. Siddharth Zurabi, Managing Editor, Business Today, is now joining me with this scoop of the inside track. Very interesting, Siddharth. So it appears there's not going to be any sudden decision by the BJP top brass in Delhi.
Well, that is absolutely correct. And like Rahul has explained earlier, the entire sort of scenario arose after that meeting with the Prime Minister. However, please note that as far as changes in Karnataka are concerned, the question of timing is obviously going to be very, very closely held by the BJP top leadership. However, in principle, there is an effort to effect a long-term change for the growth and the survival of the party there. Shobha Karandlaje's inclusion in the Council of Ministers, and this is what BJP insiders have been telling me after this news broke earlier today, is part of that overall game plan, because it sort of has two possibilities. One, she is the current Chief Minister's most trusted political aide. By bringing her into the Council of Ministers, a signal has been sent to the Chief Minister that your concerns are being accommodated. Now, as far as the demand for the sons, the progeny, we know how the BJP reacts to that. So we leave that aside for the moment. The question, therefore, would arise if this change were to be affected, and the timing clearly very few people except the top 2-3 people in the BJP would know, apart from the Prime Minister. This would lead to step down changes as far as the new face in Karnataka is concerned. We know that BL Santosh and Prahlad Joshi are two names. However, when it comes to Karnataka and the particular caste dynamics in the state, the BJP will have to trade a very fine line in terms of the caste dynamics for the Chief Minister's position. And were that to happen, consequently, there will be further changes in the party setup. Okay. But for now, it is very clear that we saw something play out in Uttar Pradesh a few weeks back. As far as Karnataka is concerned, changes have to happen. Timing and how smoothly they are done is the crux of the matter.
Interesting. So not immediately, not sudden, not out of the place. And if at all that decision will be taken, it will appear to be very smooth in nature from the BJP. Siddharth, please stay on with me for further latest, because I want to update our viewers of why is this such a big news that Yediyurappa is in Delhi meeting the Prime Minister, meeting the BJP President. What are the reports in the background of a possible replacement? Why could B.S. Yediyurappa be replaced? Let's take a look first. The party is planning to expand in Karnataka and in southern states. Could he jeopardize the party's planning? Could he sabotage the grooming of a new face, a younger face? Remember, Yediyurappa is almost 80 years old already, unlikely to go for the next elections in Karnataka. BJP will want to look for a successor. The opposition and the dissenters have mentioned court cases against Yediyurappa, and that has made his position at some level untenable. However, importantly, BJP has been promoting Lingayat leaders. Remember, Lingayat community does have a lot of clout and both muscle and money with regard to Karnataka politics. Yediyurappa is also not seen as a hardcore Hindutva leader. He has been associated with the Sangh, but also has a mind of his own with regard to the workings there on the ground in Karnataka. His exit could pave way for better governance, as is being claimed by dissenter MLAs within the BJP and, of course, with regard to the opposition as well. Some more news coming in. Let's take a look.